Kenya has a population of 39 million people. Of these, about 16 million people do not have access to clean water. What's even scarier is that 50% of Kenya's people are below the poverty line. Because Kenya is a developing country, it lacks many of the benefits that the United States has. Most people get their drinking water from rivers, lakes, and hand-dug wells. However, these sources are all highly contaminated. The current droughts and poor water supply are not helping Kenya's water crisis. Sewage is not properly disposed. It infiltrates and moves into the groundwater system. This causes pollution, therefore making the water undrinkable. There aren't nearly enough hand-dug wells throughout the country. Even if they are close to a region, there is a good chance that the water is already contaminated. The way that water is stored causes waterborne illnesses because few boil their water.
This severe problem is not being ignored. In fact, many organizations are getting involved and people are starting to take action. As this issue is becoming more prominent and evolving, more is being done to help. Live Earth Run for Water is spreading word and exemplifying a great way to raise awareness. Most marathons are 5K. However, Live Earth for Run made theirs 6K. There is a reasoning beside this. African women and children walk an average of 6 kilometers a day just to secure safe drinking water. Most people can't imagine walking every day 3.7 miles to receive water. Having people walk or run the distance makes them experience something that others do every day. Money is raised through a series of runs, walks, concerts, and water education activities. It takes place in 192 countries around the world, and the money goes to clean, safe water projects in developing countries.
Just like the problem has several parts to it, the solution must have several parts as well. Firstly, data needs to be taken on what specific problems people have. There are people that do not have water at all, people that have water but the water isn't clean, and people that live in problem areas where geography and temperature affect water. Specifically, any effective solution to Kenya's government will require support and cooperation from international sources as well as the affected people. Experimental drilling must be performed to look for new potential wells. Agriculture should attempt to take steps to reduce water use, and things like water purification tablets should be distributed amongst the people to improve sanitation. Kenya's population has seen a 30-fold increase since the 1990s, and water use is increasing. In conclusion, solving this water problem will require attention and dedication of the international community, Kenyan government, and people affected. Hundreds of thousands of lives depend on it. How you can help. There are several reputable organizations to which you can donate that help people out with their water needs, plan water projects in Kenya and abroad. Even though you may live thousands of miles away, think about reducing your water use. It will only take the stress off the planet, and humanity needs to conserve the resources it has.